Hey, YouTube pipe community. It's the olive wood piper, Carl. It's been a while since I made a video, so I've been trying to get to this particular video regarding the trip I made with my wife to the Grand Canyon a couple of weeks ago. And I'll definitely put some footage in here of our experience. But most of you know the Grand Canyon is one of the seven wonders of the world. I mean, it is the most incredible thing that you could possibly see. And seeing it from the air doesn't do it justice. You really need to stand at the edge and take a look at it. We were at the Western Rim, and the Grand Canyon is located in Arizona, and it was carved by the Colorado River that still runs through it. And the interesting thing is, based on scientists, some say the canyon's 6 million years old. Others say it could be as old as 17 million. The Colorado River clearly has carved the canyon and continues to do so, actually. Somewhere along the line, they settled on the number 70 million years, whatever. But but the Indian tribes were there in something like 300 BC or 200 BC, which is absolutely incredible. The canyon itself is 277 miles long, 18 miles wide, and a mile deep. And I'll tell you, it is deep. Native Americans settled in the canyon, various tribes. On the western rim where we were, that is actually the only area in the canyon that's owned by the Hualapai Indians. The north, south, and east rims are national monuments. The federal government owns that. But the Hualapai Indian tribe owns the western rim and actually still occupies the western rim, about 100 miles either side, either way. The the canyon is kind of interesting. They had some serious fatalities over the years, particularly I believe at the South Rim, and I know the West Rim where we were, there was no railing, and you'll see in some of the clips that I show that there's absolutely no railing there, and you can go over in a heartbeat between the wind, the slippery rock, the sand on the rock. I guess in 1953 there was a very serious era. No, I'm sorry, it was 1956. There was a very serious plane crash that two planes, a TWA and a United Airlines flight, they were both on transcontinental flights. At that time, it was unmonitored airspace. And unfortunately, both of them took off within 3 minutes of each other and ended up colliding over the canyon, falling into the canyon, and 123 people were killed. But since that time, lots of people have fallen into the canyon. I guess last year they lost 7 people over the edge. People that were too stupid to stay further away. It's that photo op that turns out to be your last photo op. In addition, lots of people have died from heat exhaustion, heart attacks, hypothermia, because they hike down to the canyon and then unfortunately can't get back up because it's just very strenuous. So they've had to evacuate lots of people out of there. The western rim is the one that has that skywalk that goes out over the canyon. It's 4,000 feet down, and this plexiglass skywalk goes out over the canyon. I think they charge you $25 to walk on the skywalk. They could pay me $100 and I wouldn't walk on the skywalk. I wasn't one for that. In any event, I'm going to try and get some video in here of our trip. It was fantastic. I guess the park, it was made a national monument in 1919 by Woodrow Wilson. Theodore Roosevelt actually had tried to do it many years earlier, but just couldn't get it through, I guess, Congress or whatever the process was at the time. But Wilson was the one who actually made it. I think it would became the 17th national park that we had. So till I see you all again, and hopefully it'll be soon. Uh, be well, and remember, the best of all to you and yours. Bye.